Hey you, Nick here from Noob to Pro, and we've been talking all about the different creatures in Ark, how to tame them, what to do with them, and have they got any special abilities. Today it's all about the Carbonemys, aka Turtle. So let's go find one. Here is the spawn map for the turtles on the island. As you can see, they are quite common, and they spawn throughout the map wherever there is water. Okay, we found one then. So, first thing you need to know about the turtles is that they have a defensive temperament. As you can see, I can go right up to him, but it's a female level 8. Okay, I can even jump on her and she's not going to do anything about it. The only way she'll attack me is if I hit her first, if I steal one of her eggs, and the other thing is that if there's any other turtles about and I hit one, they will all attack. Now, it looks here that there's no other ones around, but if there's some just there in the water, they might come out of the water to get me as well. So just be careful of that. Now, if you're fighting them to kill them, you're better off using a ranged weapon. If you are using a spear, let's say quite early game, have a few spears on you because they will break. Okay, now I'm going to be using a slingshot to knock this one out, and we are aiming for headshots. If you hit anywhere apart from the head, let's say you hit the shell, I believe that takes away 80% of the damage that you do. If you hit the legs or the tail, that's going to take away 50% of the damage, and headshots just give you a regular hit. There is no headshot multiplier with the turtles. Okay, so let's try and get this one knocked out. It shouldn't take too long because it's only a level 8. If you're a little higher level than using a slingshot, you could use... oh, missed. You could use a bow with trank arrows, or a crossbow with trank arrows, or even further on using long necks with trank darts. But for this, and that's what happens if they get too close. And that's why I was saying to use a ranged weapon. Don't try and use a club to knock them out, because their hits can do quite a bit of damage. And that was, you see, they only did 2 damage there, and that's because I hit the shell. And when they start to feel that they're about to be knocked out, it will turn away and try and run away from me. Obviously, the higher the level, the harder it is to knock out, or the longer time it will take to knock out. And she's on the run. Right, okay, I'll try and get back in front. Don't go into the water. And she's out. Great. Okay, now for this, I'm going to be using Mejo berries to tame. Now, it's only a level 8, so I'm not going to need any narcotic. If it was, say, mid-40s up to 50s, any further than that, I'd have to use narcotic to tame it. Just, its head's in the water there. I just want to make sure that, of course, these guys don't use oxygen. So that's one brilliant thing about them. You can swim underwater with them and they can stay under there all day. However, you can't. So, as I said, I'm using Mejo berries. You can use regular kibble, you can use crops, or you can use mixed berries as well. I'll put a list up on screen there to show you most effective to the least effective. Have a quick look around, make sure that there's nothing else going to come and try and wreck our tame. Anything come along and start biting at it, and it's going to start losing levels. Looks like we're safe, so I'm going to have a quick look at its levels, its stats should I say. It's got 700 health. Now, for what I use these guys for, the health is the most important. We'll get to that in just a moment. It's got 280 stamina, which is okay. Its weight is 270. melee damage only 100 and movement speed, well, you've seen how slow they are, and the movement damage movement speed is 100. So how many it's gonna get? Only 3 levels, but it's a level 8, so you know you can't expect any more than that. Now we're hoping for those levels to go into hopefully the health, but if not, the melee damage or the weight. If it goes into the food, they'll be pretty much wasted, but there's nothing we can do about that, so we shall see. Okay then, the saddle. You can learn the saddle at level 10, and you use cementing paste, fibre and hide to make it. I think that's about it for this stage. It's only 17% tamed, so I'm going to get back to you once it's tamed. So here she is, tamed out at level 11, and we'll have a look at her stats. Okay, she's got some into her health, so that's great. She's got some into her melee damage and her speed, so that's okay. So let's pop a saddle on her, and we'll see what she can do. Okay, now if I take her in the water, as you can see, she's a reasonable swimmer. As I've already mentioned, she can stay underwater indefinitely because she doesn't use oxygen. Just keep an eye on your own oxygen. So get her back onto the land. As you can probably guess, we don't tame these guys for their speed. So we're going to get some berries. Now, as you can see, there's a reasonable amount there. There's not loads. There are better berry collectors out there, but early game they can be quite useful for getting berries. What I use these guys for is I level them up quite a lot. I put all the levels into their health, and I'm going to show you just what I can do with them. Now, I've got one that I tamed quite a bit earlier, and I've already leveled up. So, okay guys, meet Tank. Now, I tamed Tank at level 24, 25 I think it was, and I've put all of the levels that I've given him into his health, her health should I say, and she's got nearly 5,000 health there. So, let's just see what she can do. Now, just up here, there was a Carno, and there it is in the water for some strange reason. Okay, it's obviously been chasing somebody. Now, Carno's quite strong, I think. Let's see what level it is. Level 28, okay. So, level 28 Carno against a level 46 turtle. You're gonna probably put your money on the Carno there. We need to get its attention. Now, if I didn't want it to see me, it'd have come charging ages ago. They've got quite a long range of where they notice you, these guys. Come on. No, wrong way. Stupid Carno. Right, it's going to notice me any second now, and it's going to come charging. Yeah, and here it is. So, we'll pull my crossbow out, and guess what? I'm going to track this Carno out. Yes, it's doing some damage, but remember, I've got nearly 5,000 damage it's got to do before it kills Tank. And I'm going to have this thing tracked out way before then. Oh, and it's got another turtle on the job. Okay, now I'm going to leave Tank there, and I'm going to chase this Carno, because it's already on the run. It knows it's nearly tracked out. Not many more shots. And there you go. Now all I've got to do is, if I wanted to tame this guy, pop some prime meat or some kibble, whatever in there, and it's mine. So let's have a look at Tank. And how much damage did you take, Tank? Not very much at all. Yeah, like 500, just over 500 damage. So that is the reason you want to be taming these guys. Get them leveled up. Final thoughts on the Carbonemys then. It's a very easy early game tame. It's useful for collecting berries and for crossing water. If you get lots of levels pumped into its health, it's a tank to take the hits when taming larger dinos. The downside is its slow speed, and unlike most herbivores, you cannot regen health using sweet veggie cake, so you have to let it heal over time. If you've learnt anything from this video, please hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any more of our videos like the one shown in the banner right now. Thanks for watching. Have an amazing day.